Welcome to the tea room. Oops, wait a minute. I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Gotta find the chat. There it is. There we go. Having vanilla bean macaron from Tazo tonight. Didn't know what it felt like. It's one of those nights where I just didn't know. Because sometimes I just don't know. Hello, Esther. Maureen, welcome. It's cold to have my little space heater on, my hot cup of tea. You know when I'm having a hot cup of tea in the space heater, it's freezing. Evening, Julia. Fluffy, what's up? Regina, Loretta, Sally, and Deborah. It's like kind of, Dasher and Dancer. Esther and Maureen and Julia and Fluffy, Regina and Loretta and Sally and Deborah. But do you? I don't know. Yeah, it's been a long day. The day didn't start off great, and it, just went downhill from there. Hey, Lori. I haven't gotten anything yet. And I know I ordered before you because you ordered because I ordered. My goodness. Oh, you probably got my order. Hello, Rosemary and Bernadette and Marilyn and Rebecca. Should I sing again? Lori and Lynette and Rosemary and Bernadette, Marilyn and Rebecca and Ann and Cheryl. I'm just doing the Rudolph song. Don't ask me why. I know, it's one of those days. Good evening. Hey, Valenthea. Welcome back. Yes, you're a reindeer, and you could fly. You could fly, Esther. You could fly from there to here. Awesome, Leslie. You're still working. Good for you. I'm having a hot cup of, what did I say I was having? Tazo vanilla bean macaron. Some days I just don't know what I'm drinking. It's National Peanut Butter Lovers Day. Just saying. And if you go on Instagram, I put up a peanut butter filled crepe. Why not? Well, Noreen, each day he is a little bit better. It's just once these stitches come out, that's what's driving me insane right now. Just making sure he doesn't rip them out. He is a dog. But, oh God, you guys are going to laugh. I went to this like dollar store kind of place, and I got a baby outfit and 2 separate pieces with a pair of pants. And I put pants on him and cut out a hole for his little tail. He loved them. All of a sudden, he's like kind of skipping around. He loves to be dressed. So I'm thinking maybe I'll put them on him later when he goes to sleep. Your broom isn't working. I don't think you have a broom. No, it's girls, my Glam Squad girls. My upper arms have been so sore the last couple of weeks because all these videos Lori's picking out, man, a lot of arm work. Oh, right here. Maybe that flapper muscles getting tightened, but it feels like it's the top muscle, not the bottom. Oh my God, no, he loves, good evening, Sylvia. He loves clothes. Bailey loves clothes. Good evening, Paula. Yes, keep him from messing with the stitches. Yep. Oh, Julia, you don't know Esther that well. No, I'm teasing. Hey, Sherry. Paul has the broom. Yes, he does. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Becky. I thought about socks, but he doesn't like socks because I had gotten him these little booties and he hated them. Good evening, Michelle. Hey, so Hungry Girl made peanut butter French toast. Ah. It depends on how much Captain Crunch. I mean, if it's just a coating, it might not be too bad, quite honestly. Hey, Sparkly. Bill Bar Sagic, oh my God, what? I have still not received the bars I ordered on 210, and they had the nerve to ask me to rate the delivery and brought. Oh yeah, that is stupid. I agree. I agree. They're not. They're on my list right now. Quite honestly, I just don't know what to say. I really don't. I have no answers. I just Bailey is doing. He's not doing bad. I mean, he's getting around. He enjoys being outside. Hello, Marie Mello. Vicks works. Vicks works for the puppy's doing okay. Honestly, he is doing okay. Hey, Terry and Lori. Cooking, what are you making for dinner? No Reese's for 2 weeks. That's good. Do you ever like put Reese's in the freezer? Not that you should, but they're really good in there. It's National Peanut Butter Lovers Day. So I made me with PB2, a nice little filling. I make it with the cashew milk. And then I put a little non-fat Greek yogurt in there. So it was like a whipped, creamy peanut butter. And I put it in one side of those cauliflower egg crepes with a little sugar-free chocolate on top. 2 points. It was delish. I am drinking Tazo vanilla bean macaron. I don't think I have a wrapper here. Nothing special. Well, it is. All tea is special. It's been quite a day. It's been a Monday. Hi, Leslie. Oh, I agree with you 110%. I hate that. I hate when they give you coupons for another order. LeConto and I had it out about that. I'm not happy, so you want me to spend more money there. It's not how it works. Oh, Captain Crunch. Yeah, I don't think you probably don't use that much on that French toast, I would gather. Oh. Knowing Bailey, though, he might lick that, though. He's weird that way, but I'd be afraid that would burn the stitches. All the ingredients for the cream of wheat bread, and when all the oh, that sounds good. I love leftovers. Happy birthday, Lori. Let's all wish Lori a happy birthday. Awesome. Cauliflower. I think it's cauliflower. But I used to say cauliflower. It's like cauliflower. But you know what? You say potato, I say potato. I don't think either is wrong. You can get any cream of wheat. I believe it's the same points, quite honestly. But that's the one I happen to have. Nothing. I didn't have that brand for anything specific. But this happened. That's what I had. So yeah, I didn't buy it because it was whole grain. It's all the store had when I went to. That's right, Secret Cottontail. I gotta look up my email. I want to get to mine early this time. Last time I waited and it snowed. Hello, Pat. Welcome. We're just celebrating Lori's birthday early. because that's what we do here at Tea with Dee. We celebrate all the good things in life. Ellen, did I miss something from Ellen? All those happy birthdays flew up. I don't know. Did I miss Ellen say something fabulous? Awesome. That's great, Ellen. Dang, the Zoom worked really well. Sorry, lost 1 point. Would you lose 1.8 since Saturday? You go, girl. Yeah, well, he loves clothes, the dog. He legit loves clothes. Hey, Marie. Jello poke cake. Mmm. I always say prepping some things. I'm not a food meal prepper. I don't like eating things for 4 days. That's just not me. But I am a believer in prepping some things like bagels and eggs and getting some chicken ready and maybe making a special loaf of oat bread and maybe some strawberry muffins, some granola. Those things I do. I don't like pancake bakes. They're too dry. I'm sorry. The first day they're fine. Well, you don't know where you eats them the first day. They make them for the week. I don't like them. I think they're dry. Gall butter out a year ago. Just tried Premier Protein this morning. Oh, I had my gall butter about 20 years ago. I wish it did give me. That's a whole other story. But I don't have a problem with it. But some people do. It depends on. Some people have a for something that's in it, the sugar substitute that's in it. Hey, Jermaine. Oh, I love that too. Rosemary with avocado on top. Oh. Yeah, I'm not a prepper. Like I said, I like to be surprised. And I like to think of in the morning, oh, what will I have for lunch today? I usually plan my breakfast the night before and lunch during the morning. Or I think what we're going to have for dinner, and then I know how many points I need for lunch. Hey, Lauren H. Cut up chicken breast, cooked, added taco seasoning. Ooh, I love ranch. Yes, it is common to be constipated. Unless you don't eat. If I don't eat, and I go, like, say I go all morning and don't eat, and then I have this big lunch, no, your body can't process the food because it doesn't have a gallbladder. It's not happy. At least mine isn't. Hey, Janie. Oh, muscle milk. My son loves that. I love those I gotta get my 1 point wraps out of the freezer. I need to make me a hack rack pepperoni pizza. I was thinking about that today. Janie, if that worked for you, that's fabulous. I always say you have to do you know, and I always say we all have our thing that works and that tweaks us and that we can do. And like I said, trying to be somebody, like I tried. It lasted like 36 hours. Stuffed pepper and brown rice. Ooh, I love that. I love ground turkey when you put it with rice and make it taste like turkey and not taste like beef, and you'll like it. I love making a nice turkey bolognese with like ground turkey and turkey sausage. So good. But remember, it's turkey. Nothing wrong with it, but it's not beef. And when people try to think, no, it's not beef, it's turkey. With PB2. Oh, isn't that amazing, Marie? I love that. That is such a great snack. Yes, pepperoni pizza and lavash. That sounds delicious, too. Oh, my God. Esther's running out of wraps. Looks like it's going to be another Find My Bag order coming out for Esther. She's going to be getting some luggage of food. It depends. I like the gaminess of turkey, and I finally figured that out. Like, I used to get chicken sausage, and I never liked it, never enjoyed it. But I didn't enjoy it. And then I got turkey because it was on sale, and I went, I think turkey, because it's gamier, lends itself to a sausagey taste, in my opinion. It just has a more depth of flavor than chicken. It's okay. I mean, I like chicken, but the turkey just has that denseness that I really like. That umami. Good night, Rosemary. Hey, Rochelle. Awesome. What's great that you both are doing it, Janie. That's really nice. I wish my other half would. Hi, turkey meatballs would be great in a homemade Italian wedding soup. Yes, they would. Because remember, the secret to a good meatball is the Parmesan cheese. I wasn't a fan of the carbonara, but I know people that like it. I really should try it again, maybe in a different preparation. I had it with like pasta like sauce, and I'm thinking maybe like Lori always makes it with like the cheese. So maybe I like it with a mac and cheese type spin. Awesome, Michelle. Good night, Susan. Sparkly. Love a good salmon dinner. Evening, Sherry. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a tuna noodle casserole that might lend itself for me, because we have this discussion all the time, and I know it's me. I always say that it's me. I know it. I definitely know it's me, that I am a pasta snob. That's just me. Swedish meatballs. Now you might be saying something. I haven't done Swedish meatballs in a long time. I'll pass looking for a veggie lasagna recipe. I haven't made that in forever. What I used to do was just chop up some zucchini and throw it in my sauce. Some red and green squash, yellow and green squash, and peppers. I was that was my veggie lasagna. I always use noodles because, I mean, when you think about it, you gotta have something substantial in there. If your sauce is zero, your veggies are zero, you have to pay for your noodles and cheese. A recipe for shrimp salad. Honestly, I've never done a shrimp salad, now that you say that. I mean, I'm into more vinaigrette salads, if that makes any sense. I like making like a lemon vinaigrette with chickpeas, and I would put the shrimp in there. I think that would be really good. But that's been my late. I've been trying to get away from mayonnaise based salads into like more olive oil based, even though fat is fat. But I think the olive oil is just a better option, fat wise, than mayonnaise because that's vegetable. So that's just how I roll. Oh, we love the meatballs from IKEA, Sherry. We love them. I wanted to get the meatless ones. My son refused to pick them up. Oh, Esther was eating the forbidden cheese. That sounds funny. Hello, Tiffany. Lasagna soupish with bow ties. Oh, was looking for new recipes. I've been into like I said, the chickpea salads. I have one on my channel that I made with tuna, but I think shrimp would be fabulous in there. You could do a egg roll in a bowl with shrimp, would be good too. I've never tried chickpea pizza crust. I did try a spaghetti squash pizza crust. It was okay. It was a lot of work. Honestly, in my mind, it was a lot of work. WW Sweeteners. I like Lakanto for baking, Lakanto monk fruit for my white sugar and powdered sugar. And if you're talking brown sugar, I like the Sucrin Gold brown sugar replacement. Hey, Marianne. Hi, Yvonne. Oh, that sounds really good, Ellen. For the chai spiced cookies. You mean the ones I made the other day? They were not chai spiced. Hello, Mummy. Yay, Jermaine got her gifts. Hooray. Too sweet? I can see that. I can see it being too sweet. Good night, Esther. Oh, I'm sure it would be. I just use, you ever just make chicken on the stove and I just squeeze a little lemon juice and some capers and a little bit of pat butter. Did I miss that? Seen every video I have watched, they seem very complicated or either spongy. Yeah, I that seems like a lot of work, quite honestly. And you know what I always say, if it's too much work, you're not going to do it. At least I'm not. So I try to keep it simple. Quite on, I do. I find out, if you're going to make a crust, make it or I do 4-ingredient dough crust, which isn't really that pricey in points. And it'll be more satiating in your tummy, so you're not going to feel as hungry. You're eating a vegetable, well, chickpeas shouldn't be too bad. I don't know. I want to make a chicken crust. Do you ever see the one they make? I think Salty made one with ground chicken, and you put the pizza toppings on it. That would probably be high in protein. I just don't like to be in the kitchen. Honestly, I just don't. That's why I got an electric pasta maker. I got this dog to watch. I don't got time for these being, Oh, the pizza portobellos. I always want to make that, and I always forget. I need to go to the produce outlet, grab some portobellos. They always look good. But again, vegetable. Won't be filling for me. You put the ground chicken, and you put the sauce and the cheese, and if you get the lighter chicken, of course I wouldn't count any chicken, but that's me. And then I think it would be really good. You don't like to cook. I don't blame you. I like to cook. I just don't like to have to cook, if that makes any sense. Yep, you can also do that too, Sherry. I was thinking of the Grace's Oprah. I think I mentioned it here. That would be interesting. I mean, it would definitely, I'm just wondering if it would be crusty enough. Because you always have to toast the bread. I think if it's flat enough, maybe make it into a square pizza. Oh, I know. I'm going to break it out this weekend. My son's coming home for dinner from school. He has got 2 appointments he has to hit here. There's a really good vegetable lasagna recipe on the WW site. There you go. I've done cauliflower crust. I'm kind of over that. But I think if you want to try it, you should try it. You can buy them now in the store, but they are a little pointy. If I'm eating cauliflower crust, I don't want to give it 5 to 8 points. Quite honestly, it's cauliflower. Or cauliflower, however you say it. Yep, the lavash, the pitas would definitely work. Cook for 3, off for 2. That works. Anybody new just joining us for the first time? Let me know it's your first live tea with Dee. We will welcome you. It was good and too watery. It wasn't good. I was going to say, was good and too watery. I got you. Yeah, I'm over the cauliflower crust, though I do like buffalo cauliflower. That I like. I will say that. I do like buffalo cauliflower. I agree with Ellen. If you're going to have pizza, have pizza. You know, save some points for it. Thank you, Cheryl. Give me a thumbs up. Oh, Lord. Hello, Yasir from Munich. And if you don't have the right pizza, you're just not going to be satisfied. Do we know that? We know that. So I say, nip it in the bud. Hey, Judy. Oh my goodness, Judy's been busy baking. That sounds delicious. The bunny gifts. Okay, I think I put in my calendar because we're doing it the day before Easter, right? And I think Easter is the first week of April. I think I just said we want to do April 3rd, I believe. So anytime, you know, if you want to make it easier on yourself, send it whenever you can. Like, I don't want people to stress about it. I have not. I have not done anything within the dash maker with any kind of cauliflower. Yes, yes, I call it Aldi's big mother, Aldi's big brother. Oh, awesome. I get you, Tiffany. That's a big time. He's finishing his last semester too. The 4th, yeah. So I figured the 3rd we would do our Zoom. So, like I said, anytime before that. Yeah, we've been to the Lidl down in Vineland, and I've been to the Lidl right over the bridge, and I can't think of what that. It's right over the bridge. It escapes me the name of the town. So I'm not always where I'm over Lidl, but I've been there plenty of times. I wasn't running to this one right away, but yeah, it's kind of like Aldi's big brother. Anybody have any questions? What time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. I won't be able to make the Zoom. We'll be in North Jersey. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, surprise 40th. Wow, how fun. I also tell people if they want to post their gifts in the Facebook page, they can do that as well. This is always nice. And thank your Secret Santa. No, your secret cottontail. Yeah, it's been that kind of day. I love the cauliflower gnocchi. What I could suggest, Barb, is make it exactly how the package says. It'll tell you to put it in a pan with, I think, a 1/4 cup of water with a lid. And then once the water evaporates, you can put a little bit of either margarine or butter. I put a little bit of whatever I have. And then you just let it sit and it'll crust. And then you flip them. If you don't let it get that crust, it gets like muck. So you need to let it sit there and get the crust and just flip them. And they'll be fabulous. Or you could air fry them. People air fry them as well. You can try that. Happy March, WW Chick. It is March 1st. Thank you for reminding me. March 1st. hard to believe, isn't it? We got through January and February. And it's been a week since my dog had his surgery, which I can't believe it's been a week already. That's just flew by. It is. It's but they're worse than a dumpling because it's cauliflower. So you just have to be really, really, really. I agree. I need spring too. You're welcome. They're really good. I really enjoy them. And the boys like them. So I always go when I go, whether I always get 2 bags in my freezer. Lori, we don't want to hear how sunny it is. It was very overcast here today. Very. We had no sun. And rain. We had so much rain the last 2 days, it's crazy. I bet Marlena's, she's got like negative degrees where she's at. My daffodils are already poking through the grass. They're already poking. They've been poking through for a month. I'll have to post a picture in the group. Yeah. It was raining in 80. We had raining in 40. Happy March, Tracy. How's it going? It's March 1st. Spring is just around the corner. That's what gets me. So, where do you want to find yourself in spring? Remember, when it's spring, we wear less clothes. Remember that. Short sleeves, capris are coming back. So, where do you want to find yourself on the scale of that? Do you need to go out and buy new spring clothes because you had a little too much winter fun? Yeah, think about that. Think about the clothes you got to try on. And be like, ooh, this fit me last year, doesn't fit me now. That COVID-15, is it off? But yep, it's time to buckle down, people. The boys still decorate eggs. They like doing the wax pencils and making the designs. Well, I bet you have shorts on, Lori, but some of us, some of us just don't. Because why? Because it's still winter over here in this part of the country. And remember, it's time to shave our legs. The worst part. Yep, I'm not wearing shorts anytime soon. Well, I bet you are with Jonathan. Oh, I've wrecked many jeans with paint. Yep. I hear you. The suit's gonna coming out soon, and it's not pretty. Pedicures, yep. I know. Or work from home. Yes, a lot of people are still working from home. Lori's tan all year round. You have capris on, as cold as it is there, girl? Can you dye eggs in the Instant Pot? I never thought about that. I am doing Sugar Smart on iTrack Bites Pro. When I use my bites up, my calories are usually 1,200 or less. What do I do? I would say bump up your fat and your protein. I mean, try to use full fat dairy, maybe, and eat more protein. You're dreaming of warm temperatures. I love the cinnamon roll. I make my overnight oats with that one. We got to find your bus, Jermaine. It's there. But that's what I would do, Marilyn. I would up my protein and maybe throw like a higher fat. If you're doing fat-free cheese, go to low-fat cheese. If you're doing maybe add more regular yogurt. I should say regular yogurt, but a higher fat yogurt. Like sometimes the ones that are 2 points, the little 2 point yogurts, that'll add a couple hundred calories right there. Good night, Barb. Oh, I know. I like that one. Add avocado. That's another good one. I don't know what the calories are on avocado, but it's delicious. Now, Dunkin' Donuts has avocado toast. I don't know how that's supposed to go. I did get a matcha today. I was out and about, and I went, I'm getting a matcha. So, yeah, I put 4 points or 5 points on the board for that. Yay me. Oh, in overnight oats, magnifique. Yeah, I would go to 1% in your cottage cheese. And I mean, you can keep the non-fat yogurt for like different things, but like if you're going to eat it like a snack, then go for the little cups. Matcha, it's a Japanese green tea powder that they mix in with any dairy and to make a latte. It's like it it's an acquired taste. It tastes like grass. I won't lie, it tastes like grass, but I love it. Get a little sweetener in there. I love it. Yep, they have to if you make it yourself, you have to mix the powder in with like hot water, not a lot, like it's a teaspoon of matcha to like a tablespoon of water, and you make it into a little paste, and then you add the hot or the milk, and then you can froth it and ice it down. It's my favorite. I'm a little matcha obsessed. It's an acquired taste. Not everybody likes it. What I would suggest is to go out and try it before you buy it because it's not cheap. Yeah, Starbucks has it. Yes. I don't know, for some reason I like Dunkin's better than Starbucks, but to each their own. If you like Starbucks, then get it there. But yeah, Starbucks has it, Dunkin' has it. You can get it, you could choose your milk. I sometimes like oat milk. Today I got what did I get today? Fat-free milk. You can get almond milk, any kind of milk. It's up to you what you want to pay. Cashew milk, I mean, the oat milk cost me way too many points. It's probably my favorite. It's like 6 or 7 points for the milk. I'm not doing that. So I just did the fat-free milk. Yes, Dunkin' has been my obsession, and I always get a small, and I like it iced. I don't like it hot, but that's me. Maybe you'd like it hot, but I would try it iced first. And if you don't like it, try to add a little more sweetener in it because I like mine really sweet. You mix it in water to dissolve it with like a whisk, and then you add the milk, so it's a latte. I mean, you probably could just use water, I guess, but when you want a latte, which is milk, and then sometimes I froth it. Awesome, Cindy. That's fabulous. I like mine. You could drink it either way, Tamsin, but I like it cold. I like it frozen too. You ask for an iced matcha latte, and you pick your milk. So if you don't say, they'll just give you like probably 2% or something, or whole milk. But you could ask for whatever milk you want. Like you can do like the almond. You can do. Sometimes they have coconut, which would be really good, or oat milk is good. But I go for the fat free. Way to go, Cindy. And Marlena, was that for my latte, that green face? It is, I have to say, not everybody likes it. It is an acquired taste. I just happen to really, like I said, I don't, remember, I don't think you guys remember, I had it here. I made a hot one. I didn't like it. I like it iced. Correct. It does. I mean, people. I mean, I can see where people would say it tastes like grass. I could understand that, but I think coffee tastes like tobacco, or just like, I don't know. It's not something I just can't. I tried it. Just like I say, I always say Dunkin' to me makes really good ones. So I think if you like Dunkin', then you could go off and then buy yourself, because it's not cheap. I don't lie. You buy it the powder. It's you have to buy the good one, like the ceremonial grade. And no, I don't like coffee at all. Um, Not spinach. It's just, I mean, what you think grass would taste like. I mean, I will say I agree with that definition. I think it definitely tastes like grass. And when you froth oat milk froths really, really well. I will say that. And so does regular milk. Yeah. Oh, you only like iced coffee? That's interesting. Oh, well, welcome, Tammy. Sure, Juliet. If I can't, I should be able to. If I can't add you, I could send you the link in the app. It seems to be easier that way. Bluegrass. I don't. Though I did tell you guys I'm into seltzer. I finally got a taste for it. I think if you keep trying it, you eventually get a. I really have. I've been obsessing with flavored seltzer now. Lemon is my favorite. Love it. No, it hates everybody. I don't know what it is. And I complained to them, and they said, "Well, when we hit the link, it took us right there." Well, I don't know what to tell you, but when everybody else hits it, it doesn't. Yes, matcha does have caffeine. Yes, it does. Oh, the Weiler's packet. That sounds interesting. But yeah, I've been trying to like this flavored seltzer for quite a while. I have to say that my favorite one is the San Pellegrino. Ooh, something just closed. I don't know. My move goal was achieved. Woohoo! Am I going to close all three rings today? Let me check. How close am I to the other two? Let's see. Let's see. Ooh! I'm going to close my stand goal in an hour. No, that's a good idea, because we have those water enhancers up the wazoo, because my husband is slightly obsessed. I have one sitting here. And we have all the built boosts. Good night, WW Chick. Cauliflower something that you mentioned from... Oh, the cauliflower egg crepes. I do. I do like... But it wasn't right away, Rochelle. It took me a couple... now I'm really... Like, I'm actually craving it, which is really crazy. But yes, it was the cauliflower egg crepes I got at Costco. They're 2 for $1. Good night, Jermaine. Oh, don't feel unworthy, Jermaine. We think you're extremely worthy. Do you think we should be limiting the bread type foods? If you're finding you're not losing, that might not be a bad idea. Good night, Becky. I don't know if they sell them anywhere else, but I got mine at Costco, Judy, and they're just really good. In fact, I filled it tonight with peanut butter, PB2, and a little chocolate syrup because it's National Peanut Butter Lovers Day. So I had to have a peanut butter crepe. Plus, I wanted to try it sweet. I enjoyed it. It doesn't taste like cauliflower, but I will say when you open the package, it smells like cauliflower. Oh, the pumpkin dump cake. I love that. You having the big one or the one in the mug? No, Costco is the only place I've seen them. I have not seen them at Sam's Club. I have seen them at Costco. I've been looking for the little, the Clio yogurt bars. They have minis. I haven't been able to find those yet. I'm telling you, I had breakfast with it. I had lunch with it. No, I had breakfast, I had dinner, and I had a dessert. Was delicious. They're big. I mean, they're this big. I mean, they're nice size. And like I said, I use two because I'm going to pay a point for one, and I can have two for a point. I just double up. That's how I look at it. The big one. Ah, good stuff. Target has the minis. I got to go to Target then. I get mine from Walmart in the yogurt set. I've been looking like all my grocery order. They don't have them in there. Because I think they're like 3 points. Oh, the mugs. I agree. My next mug attempt is going to be sometime this week. Corn muffin. Like, do you just want a corn muffin for breakfast? Because I love corn muffins. So I'm going to do it 2 ways. I'm going to do it with and without protein. Like, because I know everybody doesn't have the protein powder. So I want to do it both ways. So I'm going to do a dynamic duo of corn muffins. Oven roasted turkey TikTok wraps. Oh, yeah. I'll look again on Walmart. They aren't okay. They have them in the store. No, that doesn't seem fair. They're walking into the store shopping for. They can't pick up the stinking Clio bars. Well, I just looked today. I usually get the 60-count eggs. Sorry, these are not available curbside. Why not? Yeah, I wasn't happy about that one. Yes, I love corn muffins with my chili, but I also love them just for breakfast. Yes, absolutely. I couldn't find the sugar-free lemon pudding. That's why I used the Crystal Light. You absolutely can. That's the reason. It's the only reason I used it. My store, none of the stores in my area carried it. And we were doing a cheesecake collab, and I said, Big Mouth said she was going to make a lemon, and I'm like, how can you make lemon without any lemon? But yeah, you absolutely can. I love corn muffins. I'm going to decide whether I want to put corn in it, though. Am I just going to go with, like, the cornmeal? Do I want to have pieces of corn? If I'm having chili, I would like pieces of corn. But if I'm having it as a muffin, I won't want pieces of corn. Certain reason you are protein. Oh, protein powder. Number one, it amps up the protein, obviously the protein. And it doesn't, like most, I use the Devotion and the Angel Food is what I mostly use. Only cost you a point, but it makes something a little bit more satiating, a little more filling. So it doesn't cost me much in points. So if I'm going to make something that's going to be a little bit more filling, I would go for it. That's the only reason I do it. You don't have to, and you could. A lot of people use the Quest. There's all different. There's ones in your local like Sam's Club that have different protein powders. I found the Jiffy high in points because I think of the pre-mix with the sugar in it. I would rather just get cornmeal and mix it with flour myself. Hey, Leslie. Well, Tamsin, you get that way when you want to eat. Like a like a chubby girl. I always say, I eat like a chubby girl. Ooh. Corn flavor. I get mine online at devotion.com. You can get them at Amazon, has them. I have them listed in my Amazon store. There's a link if you want to go on Amazon and check them out. But I just get them right from their website. Oh, they Clio mini yogurt bars. They're yogurt bars covered in chocolate. They have mini ones. I think they're like 3 points or so. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed for Paula. I think that's the minis you're referring to. We're also talking about the mini dash waffle maker because we always talk about the mini dash waffle maker. I do love my cookbooks. Chicken tamale bake of skinny dish calls for Jiffy corn muffin mix. It's 8 points per serving. Oh my god, oh, that sounds good. Tamales, how good does that sound? I love having little appliances that like they're not that expensive and you could do so many fun little things, and we could do our one and done with those because they're just enough for a small person. I like making, like with the waffles, you can make yourself a waffle sandwich. That's delicious. Yeah, it's hard to find. I couldn't find it either. My area did not have, they might have had the jello, they didn't have the pudding. I know it exists. It does exist. That's why I got creative and put Crystal Light in there. But you to see me that day, I'm like, yeah, you can make ice cream bowls, taco bowls, any kind of bowl your little heart desires. Yes, you could try Amazon as well. I find sometimes their website doesn't have everything, which I'm not quite sure why. You figure that's the source? I got most of mine on Target.com. Chili rellenos. I've never had them. Oh, the kids would love that. We have the waffle. Well, I've had the waffle stick maker for ages. My kids loved it too. Don't be, Leslie, don't be nervous. Just keep doing what you're doing. Remember, nothing changes. You just keep doing what you're doing. All right, good night, Paul. Good luck with your blood test. I did tell you there is a what store was it? Oh, not Fred Meyer. What is the other one? It's a Fred Meyer store. There's one here. I'm going to have to check it out. Yes, it is yes, it's egg thins with cauliflower. Yes. Honestly, you don't taste the cauliflower. You might smell it when you open the container, but it really has a nice taste. Yeah, you just have to keep doing what you're doing. Kroger, that's it. Kroger. There's a Kroger 35 miles from me. I'm going to get the Carb Master milk. It is. It is. And what you have to realize is nothing changes. You think, in the beginning of your journey, all you think about is the end. And when the end comes, nothing changes. You learn that, you're like, oh, we just continue what you're doing. You know, it doesn't get any, like, you don't get to eat more. Well, technically you get 5 points or 4 points, depending on what plan you're on. But I think they're just there. I like to have my maintenance points on to look at them, but I very rarely ever use them. I did for the last year. On Blue, I went up to 28 points. I added the 5 points on because I was on maintenance from January to probably, I would say January. When January came around, I decided to go back on weight loss mode to see if I can get a few pounds off. Have not been successful at that, but yep. And that's why they give you the maintenance points, so you stop losing and just level off. But it's not a time to sit there and say, okay, I'm at maintenance, I'm going to eat the way I used to. It doesn't work like that. You still have to maintain a level of commitment. Good night, Terry. Oh, I agree. I agree. I totally agree with that. And if it wasn't for them, I would be fine with it, quite honestly. Yeah, that's what I did, and it worked out well. If you watch my video, I tell you how much I use. I don't remember off the top of my head. Well, I think the cheesecake is, I haven't been able to see the pistachio for a while. There is a sugar-free pistachio. It's like a unicorn. Some have it and some don't. Oh, I agree. I could lay flat now and totally not have to worry about taking any kind of antacids or anything. It's such a, like, it's like, well, you forget how nice it is to lay flat. That's half the reason why my back hurt. Devon, I'm telling you, I agree. What we won't do and what we finagle. Finagle for our ingredients. Yeah, it is nice. I mean, I've been sleeping propped up for so long that I forgot then all of a sudden and I could sleep completely flat. That's fun. It just feels so much better in your neck and your back. You just stretch out. It's a wonderful thing. Those are the things you have to remember when you want to eat that next piece of that seconds. Well, I got my cinnamon roll drink online. I went to Amazon and I ordered it because mine didn't carry it. So yeah, I ordered my Premier Protein online. They had a big sale and it was free shipping, so yeah. Oh, Jamie, don't even tempt me. Is this something I've been... That was the fun thing. I haven't crossed my legs in, oh my God, since I was in high school or before that. And to sit there and cross your legs, it's just like, it just feels weird. Because usually you have them crossed where they're like kind of over. When you can get that leg to go down, it's a joyous thing to behold. Walmart, I get a lot of my extracts at Walmart or Amazon. Oh, absolutely. It does feel nice. And like I said, there's crossing your legs and then there's crossing them. And it's like, I know. It's the little things. It's the little things that you forget that are amazing. All right, ladies and Jermaine, I am going to head on. We need to cheer up Jermaine. Speaking of Jermaine, we got to cheer our girl up. She's so, she's so down on herself, and I just don't know what to do. And I know what the issue is. I don't know what to do. When she's living with negativity, we could only say so much, but she's with the negativity 24/7. I just don't know what to do. I love the cream cheese extract. I made cream cheese out of yogurt. Did you see my video? It was delicious. It was good. I mean, it was really good. I mean, cream cheese is nothing more than milk. Yogurt is nothing more than milk. So you're just helping the flavor along a little bit. Hello, love koalas. But yeah, I feel for Jermaine. I do. I just want to, I want to jump through the computer and hug her. You know, I just don't know what to do. She would love that, you know, because her address is in the Christmas card list. If you guys who got the list, the secret, you know, the Christmas exchange, her address is on there. I'm going to end it there. If you want Jermaine's address and you don't have that list, let me know. I can get it to you. Thank you, Belinthia. She could use it. She's a sweetheart, you know, and she lives with a lot, you know, a lot going on, you know. Some husbands just aren't as nice as they should be or as supportive as they need to be. And I think that the little, you know, it's she's a sweetheart, you know, it is. So I mean, and that's a lot. It's a huge thing. Like, and I say this in a vlog, if you don't have the support system at home, it's virtually impossible because your food is your comfort. And that's what her food is. Her food maybe momentarily makes her feel better. It's, you know, it's a toxic situation. When you're in a toxic environment, you know, and she comes here just to get away, and I get that, and I just don't know, I just don't know what else, I don't know what to do. We can only do so much because she's living it day in, day out, and I just don't know what to say. Instead of going there and beating the crap out of him, saying, yo, stop saying this, or because you could be negative in your words that hurt so much when the things that you say to people. You know, choose what you say. Choose how you treat people. Absolutely. Inbox me if you need Jermaine's address. Oh. Yep. You know, words are, you know, can be more hurtful than a punch. They really can. Because and you think about it, and then sometimes you start to believe it. Because it's easier to believe the bad things than it is to believe the good things. We're human, and that's how we are. But good night, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I should be here. I have a glam squad. I have an appointment at 2. I should be back but if not, start without me. But I should be there. I'll come late, but I should be there because they take him at 2, and I'm usually only there 10 minutes, so I shouldn't be too late. Having a dry erase board, one positive thing to help you do. I get that. Yeah, you can't. And we remember, like I said, we remember the bad things so much more than we remember the good things. Because we believe the bad things. We don't believe the good things. We are human. Good night, everybody. Don't forget to give a thumbs up on your way out the door. I'd appreciate it. And thank you for joining me today. I will see you all tomorrow. And I will have a video for my giveaway. I just didn't get to it today. It's been a busy day. But actually, I'm going to film my weigh-in video today. As soon as I get off here. I'm going to put some earrings on and some lipstick. Look presentable. Have a great night. We will dish another day. Thank you all. I will talk to you.